Barkley, right? I don't know how many of you guys know he has struggled to lose weight for quite a long time. This is directly from, as Charles says it.
I'm taking my shot once a week. And like I say, I'm going to get down to 270. Because, man, I want to be here. I don't want to leave all my money for my free low dash family. I started at 352, and I'm down to 290. I'm starting to feel like a human being, not a fat ass anymore. But I'm going to get to 270. Doctor told me, she says, there's a lot of fat young people, ain't a lot of fat old people. They're all dead.
Do you know what it's doing to you exactly? Yo, because everybody's talking about this shit.
Hey, no. You know what's funny? I have zero idea what it does. I'm not gonna lie.
I have zero idea what it does. But you can still see in the video here, he's quite happy with his results, right? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over and answer the questions that Charles Barkley should have. And hopefully this would get through to not only him, but all the other people that may have these same questions. They don't call it the weight loss jab. They're calling it the skinny jab. And here's the reason why. All these other drugs are going to start popping up left and right that are going to simulate what the Ozempic and the Mounjaro and the Wegovy drugs do. So, there's a flood of these drugs coming out, and they all are going to be in the skinny jab category. And why do they call them the skinny jab? Because, guys, you actually lose muscle along with losing fat. This is a problem. How many of you can agree that losing muscle is not the goal of Charles Barkley? But does he know that? Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. Here's the battle of the weight problem. When you just focus, guys, on losing weight, remember the scale, how I tell you guys, we don't really concern ourselves with the scale. What do we concern ourselves with? We ask you guys to measure your waist and measure your neck. Those two measurements are the way we decide if you're doing the right things. And the whole program you are in is to teach you how to decrease the fat without touching the muscle, because the muscle is a very important factor in your body to be metabolically healthy. The loss of muscle, it's not just with this drug, Saxenda or Wegovy or Ozempic, it doesn't matter. All of these skinny jab drugs cause disproportionate amount of muscle loss. So let's go ahead and use Charles Barkley as our example. He's 352 pounds. You guys know I love data. Everything's in the numbers, right? So I'm going to use very conservative measurements of what the studies have shown, that a person will technically lose about 15% of their body weight when they're on this drug. 15% of his body weight loss would be 53 pounds. So let's do the math. 65% fat loss is 34.5 pounds. Isn't that wonderful? Anybody would be happy, right, to lose 34.5 pounds. But guess what? You also lose 18.5 pounds of lean muscle. Therein lies the problem. I was being conservative. There are doctors currently right now on YouTube that are stating that their patients who are on these drugs are losing 50-50, meaning they lose 10 pounds, 5 of it is muscle. How many of you guys here would want to know that when you're losing weight, you're whittling away at all your muscle? Would that be something that would concern you? Yeah, and it should. If you're a man over the age of 50 and you want to learn how to burn off belly fat without diet or exercise and reverse disease, then there'll be a link below this video somewhere so you can get in touch with me. Please share this video with somebody you know that it may be helpful for, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side.